What you're putting in your body is how you feel. If you feel sad, if you feel depressed, right? If you feel anxious, it can come from some of the things that you're feeding your body. Okay, everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of It Takes Grit with your host, Rebecca Louise. I have got so many incredible guests coming up this year, so make sure that you are subscribed on all of the areas that you can, YouTube, iTunes, wherever you listen, all right, Spotify, all of the places. Make sure that you have this podcast saved because I've got some epic guests coming up. I know that you've seen a lot of my face, heard a lot of my voice recently, so do not worry, I've got some incredible people coming to share their stories, their testimonials, tips and tricks on how they have got to where they are today. Because remember, this is what this podcast is all about. It's about the grit that you need to get to where you want to be and closing that gap. Where are you right now and where is it that you want to go? And what I thought we'd do this week is we're going to talk a little bit about fitness and nutrition. How do you stay on track? And everybody gets excited at the beginning of the year, right? January, we are fired up, we are ready to go, we are all about it. And then something starts to happen and we taper off. So how can we stay in the game? Well, I'm going to share with you today who you need to be, all right? My plan, a little bit about creating that schedule for you and how to stay organized and how to stay on track. But first of all, I want to give a massive shout out to all of our incredible people who did the January Inner Transformation Program. OMG. Seriously, everybody, this was incredible. We had somebody who stopped biting their nails after 40 years. We had somebody who's reducing their anxiety medication. We're having people having breakthroughs, changing careers, getting rid of relationships that are no longer serving them. I mean, 4 weeks, the difference that you will get and the difference that we've seen from people going through this program is just amazing. And I've got some exciting news for you because, yes, we are doing it again in May 2021. It is now open. You can now go ahead and grab your spot. We only do this 3 times a year. So if you've never done it before and you've been thinking about doing it, what do we say? If you want to change, things have to change. If you want to get better, you have to get better. Take that action today. Go to RebeccaLouiseCoaching.com, get yourselves registered. We only do this 3 times a year. And if you've already done it, this is why people come back. They do it again and again and again because every single time they learn more about themselves. They're at different stages at their life. Maybe you weren't able to complete all of it the first time. This time, you'll be able to do the things that you missed. So it's really important to lock this into your calendar 3 times a year and just say, look, this is what I'm committed to. This is what I'm doing. This is what's going to help my personal growth. So if you're looking to build confidence, you're looking to take action, you're looking to be the very best version of yourself, this Inner Transformation Program is going to do it for you. And I just want to congratulate everybody who did it with us in January. It was amazing. I mean, there was tears, there was excitement, there was energy, and it was just absolutely beautiful. So I can't wait to share it with you again in May. And May is my birthday month, so we're going to be bringing even more energy for you. All right, let's get started with today's podcast. How to stick to a fitness and nutrition plan. How do you do it? How do these people stay so consistent? I used to be all over the place, right? And sometimes I still am a little bit of a hot mess, but I've kind of figured things out and I'm getting more of a structure into my plan. And what I've realized the other day is as I was preparing for this podcast, we always talk about why do you want to do this? Why is that important? But I'm going to switch that thinking because sometimes that doesn't work. Who do you want to be? Yeah, let me ask you that question. Who do you want to be? And let's just think about it this month. Whichever month that you are listening to this podcast, think about who do you want to be this month? Not in 90 days' time, not in a year's time. Who do you want to be this month? It's going to help you stick to your plan. Do you want to be somebody that shows up for the workouts? Do you want to be someone who eats right and feeds their body great nutrition? Do you want to be someone that stays hydrated? Do you want to be somebody that has got good energy and doing your meditation? Is that the type of person that you want to be? Because if it is, you're already halfway there. If you're like, yeah, I don't really want to be someone that goes and does workouts and eats healthy, like it's going to be very, very, very hard to stick to a nutrition plan and fitness plan because why? You're not excited. When you're excited about something, you do it. And that's what I'm going to show you today is that get excited about being somebody who moves their body every day for their joints and for their bones, and who wants to feed their body the best nutrition as soon as they wake up in the morning, because they're like, I want to fuel myself so I can be the best version of myself. So who do you want to be this month? You want to be that person that's getting your water right in the beginning of the day, right? You're filling up your water jug. You're making sure that you're getting all of the nutrients in. Is that the person that you want to be? Who do you want to be? For me, I want to be somebody who shows up for the workouts, who gets my exercise in daily, that gets my steps in. Does it always happen? No, but I'm working constantly on that's the person I want to be. I want to be the person that doesn't skip a snack. I want to be the person that makes sure that they are getting enough water throughout the day. And as long as you have that desire in you and you're emotionally connected to the person that you want to become, it's going to be much easier for you to stay on track. So just take a think about that right now. Who do you want to be this month? What type of person that you want to be? And when you have those things and you're clear, remember, when you're really clear about something, you take more action. When you take more action, right, you get more results. When you have more results, you get more belief. So who do you want to become? And I'm going to really quickly run through my plan. It is super simple. And lots of you already know my nutrition plan, so I'm not going to dive deep into it. But if you want to find out more about how we can customize a plan for you, all right, go to our Get Started page at rebecca-louise.com, click on the 5-Day Better You program. I'm going to put all of the links below, but we've now opened it up to everybody. So if you're like, hey, I'm not inside of the app, but I really want to get my own personal coach, you're going to get the 5-Day Better You program for free. It's 5 videos from me. You connect with your coach each day, what you're learning, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're feeling. Then they'll create a customized nutrition plan just for you. And if you decide that you want to keep on going and you want to get started on some of our nutrition, amazing. They're going to be there to support you every single step of the way. And if you don't, no problem. They're still going to coach you for a couple of days for free anyway. And it's all completely free. So you get your own customized nutrition plan, you get coaching for 2 days, and you get the 5 videos from me and building that relationship with that coach. So it's phenomenal. And that's why everything is customizable. We've got amazing recipes on the app, which are going to work inside of your nutrition plan. How can you, though, get that one-on-one attention? And that's exactly what the 5-Day Better You program is. And so what do? Right? I start every single day. I walk on right over there, get my lemons, get started with a nice big jug of water, making sure I'm staying hydrated. I have my shake, aloe tea. Shake is full of vitamins and minerals. It's not just a protein shake, all right? Protein isn't going to be the only thing that you need in the morning. It needs to be your good fats, your good carbs, and all of your vitamins and minerals. I'll have a mid-morning snack. By the way, my snacks, I order everything from Instacart or whatever service that you have. You go on and you click what the things that you want and it delivers. You just don't click on the things that aren't on your nutrition plan. And what I have it set up is like, oh, just reorder the stuff that you did before. Amazing, I'll do that. So I get all my snacks delivered. And I have things like cottage cheese with berries or pear, blueberries. I'll have some boiled eggs. I've got Greek yogurt, maybe avocado on toast with some scrambled egg. Something that's got protein in and some fruit as well along the way. Now, I kind of stick to fruit like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, lower in sugar and higher in antioxidants. So I've had my shake aloe tea in the morning. A couple of hours later, I have one of my protein snacks. Then I'm going to have my lunch. It's normally going to be, now take your hand out, the palm size of your hand in protein. Bring your hands together, a nice big scoopful of vegetables, and then boom, bring your fists together, and that's going to be your complex carbs, right? So for me, I'm a pescatarian, so I will have either tuna or salmon or some tofu. I'm going to have it with some sweet potatoes, some complex carbs, and then maybe some salad, right, for my greens. That's what I'm going to have, something light for lunch. Then I'm going to have another protein snack a couple of hours afterwards. So I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours. I need to fuel my brain, I need to fuel my body. And that could be one of my Greek yogurts, for example. And then I'm going to have my dinner in the evening. And my dinner is going to be, again, same thing. This kind of protein, scoopful of vegetables, and a fist size of complex carbs. And then a couple of hours afterwards, I'm going to have my last protein snack. So that could be some boiled eggs, some avocado on toast with egg. Okay? So keeping it really simple. It's just about feeding my body the good nutrition. And for me, I get my food ordered. I use a company, I think we had Snap Kitchen. I think that's what we used in Austin when we went there. I've been using Catered Fit for a really long time. They're amazing as well. So that's my day. I add in supplements throughout the day as well. If you want to get more on what I actually use, I can create a customized nutrition plan for you once you sign up for the 5-Day Better You program. And then I use the sports nutrition. So pre-workout, during workout, post-workout, I have collagen, I have immunity boost, I have relaxation tea. I mean, we have over like 200 products. We have iced protein coffee as well, which is another great protein snack. But I could go on all day about how incredible the things are that we have. But the best thing to do is to get started with your coach on the 5-Day Better You program. So that's a little bit about my plan. Now, what about workouts? So for me, I'm either doing a live workout or I'm filming workouts. So I get my workouts in with you guys. And I also like to stretch. So I'll go and do some hot yoga, maybe a couple of times a week. And then I'll also add in some, if the classes are open, I like to go to a class to use some heavier weights. I've got weights here. I've got 20-pound weights here. Maybe I'll get up to like 30 pounds like in an actual class. But really, I'm not using that heavy weights. I'm not using a squat rack. I'm not going to the gym and using the equipment there. I go to classes to get ideas about new moves and things that people are doing so that I can bring them to you guys in the workout. So I really am, and the classes that I do, by the way, are the same exercises that I bring you. So that's why it's so great that when we do a live workout, I'm getting my workout in. So that's something you can schedule in. We're doing live workouts every Saturday right now on the YouTube channel, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So get it in your schedule. I like to plan my whole month ahead. I like to know when I'm going to work out. I like to know, what I'm doing, where I'm going, where I need to be, and what my goals are. So that's what I do for training. And I like the hot yoga because I switch off, I can't have my phone in there, and I get to stretch it out. A lot of amazing stretching videos on the app as well. So that's what I do for workout. Nothing crazy, nothing, out of this world, but just the workouts that we do. And I tell you what, when I was getting the best results is when I was filming our 30-day summer series that we did in 2020, when I was doing a live every single day. I think we did like a 35-minute workout every single day. And honestly, that was just like absolutely phenomenal. I was getting crazy results. So I really highly suggest if you're not following along our daily workouts on the app, that's a great place to start. Okay, treat your body like gold. When you're like, hey, should I eat this or should I eat that? What have you eaten over the last week, right? Take a look at in your head right now, what have you been eating over the last week? Is it right now to you to have that treat? So the only time that I typically have a dessert or have alcohol is when I go out for dinner, all right? And I go out for dinner maybe once, I think right now it's like once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I'll share a dessert with somebody and I might have one drink. Might be either a glass of Prosecco, as you guys know, I love my Prosecco, or it's a margarita. It's just one of the two, okay? So either a glass of Prosecco or a margarita. And then I can have some dessert as well. But I'm not having dessert at home. I don't have any chocolate in the house because if I order chocolate, it's gonna get demolished. And if you guys have got kids and you're like, well, this is what the kids eat, are you really sure that you want to be feeding your kids that kind of food, right? It's about what are you feeding your body. It's just as important to feed your kid's body or your partner's body or your family's body, whoever you're around, like gold. Jim Rohn says, look after your body. It's the only place that you have to live, right? That's such an important thing to remember, that what you're putting in your body is how you feel. If you feel sad, if you feel depressed, right? If you feel anxious, it can come from some of the things that you're feeding your body. So take a note about, hey, how am I treating my own body? Because when you have yourself a treat, you're like, oh my goodness, I just had such a big craving for chocolate. The craving is just from here up, right? It's just the taste. It's not serving anything from here down. So it's not about limiting yourself and saying, hey, I can't have this, I can't have that. It's like everything in moderation. And as long as you're getting your shake aloe tea in, you're getting your vitamins in, you're getting your supplements in, all right, you're getting that good nutrition in as well. The last thing that you want is not getting that good nutrition in and just filling your body up with all of the other things that it doesn't need. So this is going to really help. Adding in that powerful nutrition, that kickstart for your day, is going to make sure that it's kind of, it's funneling out some of the things that maybe you've put into your body that aren't that great for you. So remember, treat your body like gold. When you feed your body good nutrition, you have more energy, you feel lighter, you feel happier. So take a look at what you're putting inside of your body. And then add this into your routine. add it into your routine, that food is part of your routine. Like, enjoy it. You sit down in the evening and you have dinner with your significant other or your family, right? It's a thing, and it's a healthy thing, and it's an enjoyable thing. It's a meal that you get to put down on the table that everybody gets to enjoy, and you know that it's nourishing everybody's body. The same with your morning routine, right? Those of you who did the Inner Transformation program, over time, you built yourself an amazing morning and evening routine. And adding into that morning routine, right, your healthy breakfast. It's part of what you do. It's not something that you're just like, yeah, well, I have to just get ready in a shower and then I've got to go to these emails. No, schedule it in. If it means that you have to schedule 10 minutes in to make your breakfast and get started for the day, it's important to do that, because it's going to set you up for success for the rest of the day. So adding it into your schedule. Workouts. There's a really great feature that's coming to the app soon that's going to help you schedule in your workouts. And this is going to really help add it to your Google Calendar, and you say, this is when I'm going to do it. So look at the day before. This is what I do. I look at the day before and I say, okay, where can I fit in my workout? And I'll pop it in my Google Calendar. I mean, Google Calendar is like, it's my jam. Without it, I'd be completely lost. So pop it in. You're going to get a notification 10 minutes before, and you're going to say, great, this is what I'm going to do in 10 minutes. I'm going to make sure that I do this. I'm going to follow my schedule. I'm going to follow my calendar, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the workout that I was meant to do today because I scheduled it in. Okay? So getting prepared and adding things into your routine. That goes on to my next thing. It's a non-negotiable. I'm too busy to work out. I'm too busy to make myself breakfast. I'm too busy to make myself snacks. What? You're too busy to look after your body so that you can be healthy in a year's time, in 2 years' time? You won't be able to be busy in a year's time if you're suffering, if you've got a disease, or if you've got something that's happening with inside of your body, or you're not healthy. You won't be able to do all the things. You have to schedule and put the time in on non-negotiable things. I have to move my body for 30 minutes every day, whether it's going for a walk, whether it's taking the dogs out, like whether it's stretching. That is a non-negotiable. And you need to write a list of what your non-negotiables are. My non-negotiables, I make sure that I have breakfast every day. That's a non-negotiable. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'd never go without having breakfast. Another one, working out, right? Maybe it's doing the meditation. What are your non-negotiables? And make a pact with yourself. How do I fit it into my schedule? And I'm not going to not fit it into my schedule because it's my non-negotiable. You know, maybe there is a 5-minute chat that you have with your partner or your best friend. That's a non-negotiable, right? So think about the things that you need to put into your daily life that are a non-negotiable that's going to help you get to where you want to be. How do you stay on track? You get organized. How do you stay on track with anything? With business, you know, with your relationship, right? It's about being organized. And that's putting it into your calendar. If you want to stay on track and, you know, make sure that you're progressing with your relationship, you've got to put in that every Thursday night you're doing date night. It has to be scheduled in. Exactly the same with your nutrition and fitness. You've got to schedule it into your routine. And then lastly, what are you excited about? What are you excited about doing? And get excited. If you're like, oh my goodness, I just don't feel very excited about this. If you keep saying that in your brain, what's going to happen? You're not going to have excitement about it. So keep being excited. I'm excited to work out. I'm excited to show up. I'm excited to fuel my body with the best in nutrition. I'm excited to cook healthy food. I'm excited to share that with other people. I'm excited to do this. You got to say those morning affirmations. I am excited to live a healthy, active lifestyle. I'm excited to fuel my body with the best in nutrition. I'm excited to move my body every single day. I'm excited to stick to my fitness and nutrition plan because it's who I want to be and who I want to show up for. So get excited about the person that you get to become by sticking to this nutrition plan, by sticking to this fitness plan, whatever that might be, whatever you choose, it doesn't matter. The goal here is how do you stick to it? It's get excited about sticking to it. It's about excited about being the person that you want to be, that shows up and that feeds their body great nutrition so that you have energy and you have good vibes about you, right? You're putting the good food into your body and then you're going to feel it coming out. So what are you excited about? And if you're like, oh, I'm just not really excited about starting a nutrition plan or a fitness plan, get excited. It's so cool. It's a new thing. You're like, wow, I'm going to get great results. If you're like, how do I get excited? Think about the outcome. That's why those things tie in. We're wrapping this all together now. We started with who do you want to be? And we're finishing with what are you excited about? I'm sure that you're excited about being the person that you want to be. And all that stuff that we spoke about in the middle, that's the work, right? Get excited about the person that you want to be, and then get to work just implementing the things to make it happen. And there's no judgment. It doesn't matter where you're at right now. It's about moving forward. It's about learning from the past about what did work, what didn't work, what you liked about yourself, what you didn't like about yourself. You take the things that you did like, that did work, and then you move them into the future. No judgment. It doesn't matter. Let it go. You had a cookie today? No problem. Let it go. Who do you want to be tomorrow? And the goal is just to get 1% better every single day. And life is all about balance, all right? It's not to say that we got to be super strict and we got to be this, but like, be smart about it. Use your common sense. If you're going out for dinner every night and you're having a dessert every night, it's not going to be the best. But one time a week with a dessert, it's going to be fine. It's going to be no problem. And you've got this. Get excited about sticking to a fitness and nutrition plan because of who you get to become from doing it and the people that you're going to get to inspire. Have that self-discipline inside of yourself to get the results that you want. And as you create more action, you get more belief, you get more confident, you're going to take even more action. I'm excited to see the results from your transformations from nutrition, fitness, holding a plank for 5 minutes to 6 minutes, right? Losing 10 pounds, gaining 5-pound lean muscle, getting more energy, working on your digestion, whatever that may be for you, get excited about it because it makes you feel incredible. I'm excited about how I feel and how I look now. I never used to be excited about that. But it's because I did the work and I figured it out and I kept on showing up and I've created the schedule for myself that works. And I'm always redefining it and I'm always, finessing it. I'm always asking other people, how can you do this? Can you get better? Can you get better here? So it's always an evolution. Thank you so much for joining me today on It Takes Grit podcast. I hope this was valuable for you. Share it with somebody who might just need like a little bit of help on sticking to their plan. Maybe they're falling off the wagon a little bit. Maybe send them this and it's going to really help them as well. You could be that vehicle and that message for somebody right now to help them change their perspective and get great results for this year. I love you guys so much. Make sure that you leave us a review. Let me know how you like this. Take a little picture of you listening to the It Takes Grit podcast and then tag me It Takes Grit podcast on Instagram. We've got our own Instagram. So if you're ever wondering what episodes are coming out, what we have, make sure that you go and follow that page and then tag me. I always love reposting your stuff and seeing how you guys are getting on. Thank you for all your support and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.